Imagine waking up not as yourself, but as a monstrous insect. That's Gregor Samsa's new reality. He was an ordinary traveling salesman, supporting his family, living a routine life. Overnight, everything changes. He's no longer a man, but a bug. His first worry? Not his grotesque body, but being late for work. He struggles to move, his new limbs useless, his room suddenly a hostile world. His family knocks, concerned, then frustrated. Even his boss's clerk arrives, threatening his job. Gregor tries to answer, but only inhuman sounds come out. The real barrier isn't the door, it's his new form. With effort, he opens the door. His family recoils in horror. His mother faints. His father is furious. The clerk flees. In that moment, Gregor's place in the world is destroyed. He's no longer a son or brother, but a thing they can't understand. The door to his old life slams shut. The horror isn't just his transformation, it's his sudden, total alienation. Gregor's humanity is invisible to those who once loved him. He's trapped, not just in a bug's body, but in a world that no longer sees him. The nightmare has only begun. This is the unthinkable morning. Gregor's world shrinks to his bedroom, his prison. Only his sister Greta dares to care for him, bringing scraps he can stomach. He hides in shame, their interactions a silent dance of pity and revulsion. Gregor discovers new instincts, crawling on walls, hearing every sound. He listens to his family's struggles, realizing he's now a burden, not a provider. The family's routine changes. Gregor becomes their secret shame. Greta's kindness fades, replaced by resentment. She stops seeing her brother. Only the bug remains. Gregor clings to fading memories of his human life, but they slip away. He's trapped between two worlds, human and insect, belonging to neither. His transformation is more than physical. It's total isolation. Gregor becomes a symbol of what happens when communication and compassion break down. He is utterly, heartbreakingly alone. Gregor's metamorphosis forces his family to change too. Once dependent on him, they must now fend for themselves. His father finds work, his mother sews, Greta becomes a salesgirl, independence brings resentment. Gregor is now a burden and a source of shame. They take in borders, hiding Gregor's existence. Love turns to indifference, then to callousness. His room becomes a dumping ground, his presence an inconvenience. The family stops seeing Gregor as a person. They refer to him as it, erasing his identity. Their emotional distance becomes a chasm. Gregor's neglect is more painful than any wound. The family's transformation is complete. From loving dependents to cold survivors, Gregor is left behind, a casualty of their need to move on. The true metamorphosis is theirs. One night, Gregor is drawn out by his sister's violin, craving connection. His appearance terrifies the boarders, who threaten to leave without paying. Gregor's father snaps, blaming Gregor for their misfortune. In a rage, he hurls apples at Gregor. One embeds in Gregor's back. The wound festers, symbolizing the family's final rejection. No one helps him. The pain is both physical and emotional. Gregor is now not just a burden, but an enemy. The apple becomes a mark of cruelty, a father's violence against his own son. Gregor's decline accelerates. He's left to rot, forgotten. The family's bond is not just broken, but violently severed. The apple is the beginning of the end. Gregor's suffering is now complete. Why does the metamorphosis endure? Because it's not just about a man turning into a bug. It's about alienation, loneliness, and the fear of losing love when we can no longer be useful. Gregor is valued as a provider. As a burden, he's discarded. The story asks, what makes us human? Our bodies, or our capacity for empathy? Gregor's thoughts and feelings remain, but his family can't see past his form. Kafka's calm, absurd style makes the horror feel real. There's no reason for Gregor's fate, just the universe's indifference. The story reflects our own potential for cruelty and neglect. Is it about disability, depression, family, or work? It's all of these. The metamorphosis is a mirror, forcing us to confront how we treat those who are different. Its meaning shifts with every reader. That's why it stays with us. Unsettling, unforgettable. It gets under your skin. Gregor's decline ends with his sister's final betrayal. She insists they must get rid of it. Hearing this, Gregor agrees. He's become only a burden. His will to live breaks. He retreats, dying alone as dawn breaks. His death brings not grief but relief. The cleaning lady disposes of his body without ceremony. The family feels liberated, ready to start anew. They leave the apartment, dreaming of better days. Greta, once Gregor's ally, is now the family's hope for the future. The family's transformation is complete. They've shed Gregor and their past. Renewal is born from neglect and death. The story ends with chilling optimism for the survivors. Gregor is forgotten, his sacrifice unacknowledged, and we're left to wonder, what would we do if we were Gregor?